Here's Mills. And it's San Antonio with another.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Spurs lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for San Antonio, Mills and Manu at the guards. Duncan is out there with Bellinelli, and it's Diaw in at the center. Spurs leading by 3.
You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
And here's Harden. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. Adrian, that's good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mills has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Spurs. Houston's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. This is to Ariza. To the left side wing. Here's Canaan. And another 3 for Houston.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's Ginobili outside. And again. It's San Antonio with a 3.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Harden has a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, I think he's really willing his team on. Now, he's carrying them. He's doing it all. He's yet to miss a shot.
Spurs leading by 3. Howard with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. The tray, and another 3 from Harden. Harden's got 32 points.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Right wing. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Harden the pass to Howard. To the wing right side. Houston moving it around. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Bellinelli. Ariza covering. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Marco Bellinelli with a career season playing for the Spurs in 2013-14. His best ever three-point percentage. In fact, he led the league in that category for the first half of the season.
Houston making some changes. Terrence Jones has checked in for Jeff Adrian. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Isaiah Canaan. San Antonio also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Coach Greg Popovich, the reigning coach of the year, a big part of his approach is empowering players. He says, quote, it's a player's game, and they've got to take charge. Rather than try to manipulate them, he said, it's a great feeling when players get together and do things as a group. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
You know, giving his players room to lead and allowing them to take ownership, I mean, I think that's part of the genius of Popovich.
And for Bellinelli, you couldn't have asked for a better situation than the Spurs offensively.
Yeah, they put their shooters in a great position to succeed, Kevin. A really good passing offense with a clear system, clear-cut system. Marco wasn't asked to create his shot as much, and that benefits him and his team.
And the basket by Harden.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here's Ginobili. Oh, he got it!
My goodness.
Boom! Count it!
What a shot.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Spurs have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. He dishes it to Duncan. Tries a three. No good. And it's Houston the other way. Stolen by Ginobili. From half court. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Harden with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Harden's shot is good.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And it's Beverly missing. San Antonio trailing here.
Last season, Coach Popovich of the San Antonio Spurs winning his 5th NBA championship, one of only 5 NBA coaches in the league's history to win that many rings. He's one of the all-time greats.
Here's Harden. The shot will not go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Parker. And Jones pulls it down.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. He's doing it all for them right now. Now on the offensive side, no matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here's Parker. He has 6 from deep. And it's Parker again missing.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
From half court, it's rebounded by Houston.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Ginobili. The half-court bomb falls off target. Now Daniels. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The 3 from Harden. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Rockets lead by 7.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly.
Second quarter ends in a tight. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, the defensive effort and intensity has been fantastic, and you can tell he's really inspiring his team with his play.
Yeah, his emotion and his production. He's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and he's really made a statement with his defensive effort.
Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. A nice shot by Howard.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time. Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Oh! Oh, how did that go in?
Unbelievable. That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
Kawhi Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team. 23 years old is all he is, and already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
Here's Leonard. Following the three by Houston that went out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
Well, for Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defense, but you think Stevie can become a go-to offensive player?
Well, he's going to need to, Kevin, when Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan move on. This is going to be Kawhi Leonard's team, and I thought what was interesting was the Spurs gave him more of a burden last year offensively. They started to give him more and more looks isolation-wise down the block, and he's developed at a beautiful rate. He's coming into his own.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, Tim Duncan's such a huge part of this Spurs team on and off the court. As Coach Pop put it, he's a consummate pro. He takes great pride in fulfilling his responsibility to his teammates. He feels it very strongly. He sets the tone for the whole team. He's done it from the beginning, and people fall in line. Kevin, what a luxury.
A great player and great leader. Thanks, Doris.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy. Man, what a play.
Well, it's going back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
Parker's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
San Antonio calls timeout. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Keep it going for your Rockets power dancers.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Clueless play. He's got to be thinking out there while he's playing.
Well, the lead's only going to get bigger unless they shore up those mistakes. They got to tighten things up here.
The three, and another three for Houston.
Wow. What can you say?
Here's Parker. The Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
The Spurs were able to take the top seed in the West once again and set themselves up for yet another deep playoff run.
And here are the Spurs. And it's Green missing.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Harden with it. Now Green defending. James Harden again from deep.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine. He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Beyond the arc. And that one's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
The three. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide-open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Here's Parker. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Wasted no time on that one.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams. Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Kicks it to Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
And here is Parker. 6 points for him. And there's the 8-second call as they can't.